what we're going to do in this particular edit, where we've got some cycling clips already on the timeline, as you'll notice, I've got a cycling title up there which is on video track number 3, and what we're going to do is animate this cycling title to start off screen and then come onto screen, maybe over the duration of about a couple of seconds. So first thing I want to do is pick the cycling title, make sure that I've got it picked by single clicking on it, then come up here to the Effect Controls tab, and you'll notice that the cycling title clip is reflected up here. If it is picked, it will be reflected up here in the Effect Controls tab as well. If you use the playhead, you can scrub the length and duration of that cycling title clip. So what we want to do is go to the beginning of that clip, because we want to start the cycling title off screen and then bring it onto screen. So I'm going to the very beginning, and since we want to animate motion, I am going to click on the little drop down arrow in front of motion, and we are going to animate position. So for example, it'll be off screen, that'll be one position, and come onto screen, that will be a second position. So what we're going to do first off, and this is probably the most important step of this entire process, is you've got to click that little stopwatch button that tells Premiere that you want to animate. As soon as you click that, you'll see that two things happen. One is that the little stopwatch lights up in blue. The second thing is that it creates a little keyframe in the position where the playhead is at. So that's why we brought the playhead to the beginning, because we wanted to create a keyframe at the beginning. And what this keyframe is going to do is it's going to record this information, the information of what these numbers are, and these numbers are basically positioning coordinates for the cycling title. So for example, if I pick the first set of numbers, which helps you position a particular element horizontally, if I simply click, hold and move left or right, you can see that I can move the title left or right. So I'm going to move it further left till it is completely off screen. There you go. So those numbers have been manipulated so that the title has now gone off screen, and that little keyframe there has recorded that that is the starting position. Okay, so then we're going to move forward in time to maybe, let's assume that's about a couple of seconds, somewhere there. And once we've got the playhead there, the next thing we want to do is come back to our horizontal positioning set of numbers there and move that. I'm grabbing again, holding and pulling to the right so that I start seeing the cycling title appear on screen, and I can stop depending on where I want it positioned. So I'm going to stop somewhere there, and as soon as I stop, you'll see that Premiere has automatically created a second keyframe exactly at the point where I stopped the playhead at. Okay, and now if I was to go back, take my playhead back and play this back, you'll see that I have my animation. Once again, play it back, title is off screen, I play now, it comes onto screen. Okay, so that's basic animation. Now if I simply undo this, it gets rid of my second animation keyframe, and I'm just going to take the playhead back there again. What I'm trying to show you here is that rather than coming to your second position and manipulating the horizontal coordinates, I can simply hit this reset parameter button like so, and what it does is that value, both those values actually, will reset to what it was before, and the cycling title is brought back to the position that it was to begin with. So it's got position B recorded there and position A recorded here. So if I play it back now, you can see that it's going to navigate rather it's going to travel from position A to position B. Have a look again. There you go.